What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Sistas. This is season 4, okay? Girl, I have forgot. Let me just tell y'all this. I don't know what the budget is for this season right here, but Tyler Perry, at least for today, okay, Tyler Perry has been promoting the hell out of this. All right, he has promoted tweets that's been all up and down the timeline that I've been seeing all day. You know, it's been posted on Instagram. It's been posted everywhere, and he's doing, having Twitter Spaces and Instagram talks with different celebrities, or and I'm just like, wow, okay. So this season, like Sistas, let me just tell you this. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Out of all his shows that are still running, Sistas is my favorite right about now, okay? I do like The Oval for the most part for what it gives, but for some reason, Sistas gives me something that really makes me cut up, but really makes me go off, but really makes me laugh at the same time, okay? It's like a different feel. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I just like it a little bit more. Okay, I just like it a little bit more. You want to know what it is because it seems a little bit more realistic, just a little bit more realistic out of all the stuff that he's put out, and that's what's grabbing me in. Because even though some of the situations may be a little far fetched, most of it can be some real life shit. Okay, but anyway. If y'all get my drift, okay? I just like the goddamn show. Anyway, this is season 4, episode 1, A Brick Wall. Girl, they had me going, okay? Let me just tell you this, first of all. Now, when the episode ended last season, Andy woke up and she was finna go to the bathroom, and Robin was like, oh, can we do it again? And she was like, who is we? And then Gary popped up out of nowhere and he was like, what's up? And I was like, so what's going on? Because, baby, I said, the way Robin said, so can we do it again? He was talking about me and Gary, or I should say him and Gary, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, so did y'all run a train on this girl and she was sleeping? She ain't know, like, what's going on? I said, I don't like where this is heading. I'm a little confused. What's happening? How Robin know Gary? What's going on? So when the episode starts off this week, baby, it's a dream. A dream, a simple fantasy that could have came be reality. And if you don't know what that song is, you're too young, okay? Okay? And if you don't know that, I gave you another hint. Okay? Come on, Cousin Faye. All right, if you don't get it, you don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I gave you multiple hints. But anyway, I was sitting here like, Andy, sis, why you dreaming about this man? Listen, I'm telling you this. If some dude or no, some bitch broke my heart, or if I broke up with that bitch and we just got into it or whatever, and I'm drunk and we go do what we do with whoever I'm finna do it with, I ain't thinking about that hoe. I think about her when I wake up. And on my way home, maybe, but during the fact, child, I ain't got time for that. But see, Andy got a little guilty conscience. I don't understand why. But girl, you ain't really do nothing wrong in this essence, okay? In this sense, you ain't do nothing wrong because y'all broke up, allegedly. Or I should say, technically, because y'all know it ain't gonna last. They broke up, and then she went back to Robin, okay? Robin was like, oh my God, Andy, what's going on? You okay? She was like, oh my God. He was like, did you have a dream or something? She was like, no. I said, girl, yes. And pause. Shout out to KJ Smith, okay? KJ Smith and Alvester, Sky, whatever you want to call him. Boy, I'm going to call you Alvester because that's how I came to know you, okay? Your name was Alvester the dancer, okay? You was pop locking for Beyonce and Tamar, okay, bitch? And all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to call you. Congratulations on you and him being engaged. They got engaged over Christmas, so congratulations to them. Girl, they swear they Beyonce and Tyler Perry world. That's how they be doing their pictures and stuff. No lie. Y'all gotta go look at It's so freaking cute though. They be walking and they be doing the little slow-mo in it up and everything. They be really stunting. They be really thinking they stunting. Y'all cute. Y'all cute. Kind of shit there, but y'all cute. But anyway, Andy was like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. It's after 9 o'clock. He was like, listen, I already told Fatima that you're gonna be late, 2 hours late. And she was like, oh my God, why would you do that? Because now she gonna know that I'm here or whatever. It was like, it's okay, it's cool. She gonna know anyway, because it's Fatima, you know? And so at this point, she said something that was like, oh my God. He said, anyway, you always only come to me when you drunk anyway, so I just want to see you in a sober light. And she said, oh my God, that's like the second time somebody done said that. It was like, say what? That I only come to you when I'm drunk. And it was like, yeah, but what does sober Andy look like? She was like, sober Andy is a little shy. He was like, shy? Shy? I said, yeah, shy bitch. Okay. And she was like, I mean, but you seen sober Andy at work. And he was like, that's work. This is a different environment where you're not at work. And I said, I get where you coming from, Robin. Robin want her to go back to London town with him. And she was like, what? He said, come back to London with me. If you don't want to spend the rest of the day with me, come back to London with me so we can both be there to settle the case. And she was like, I don't know. I don't think I can. He was like, I mean, you can. I mean, especially when I got the private jet. Oh, yeah, you do got the private jet. He was like, yeah, that got you right there, huh? And she was like, I mean, listen, I'm a little shy. I don't know what to do. And I said, girl, get on the goddamn plane, bitch. If he paying, okay, if he paying, it's free. I ain't never turned down nothing free. Not like that, girl. That's better than first class, okay? Andy, get on the plane, because what's left here? What's left here? And you need a couple of days you need a few days to just be pampered and be appreciated. You know, let your guards down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just for a fleeting moment, you need that, okay? To get that shit of a Gary out your system for a second, okay? Before reality hits you again. But anyway, she was like, nah, I'm finna go wash up and get ready to go, okay? I'm gonna go take a shower. And don't watch me as I walk away. I said wash it. Watch it. Wash that ass, okay? And make sure you wash it. Wash it. Wash it well. Meanwhile, we get to this whole situation with Danny. This kind of pissed me off with Danny, okay? When I tell you Danny self-sabotages, even though I understood exactly where she was coming from, because Danny was making points, all right? My issue is, why did you wait so long to make these points, okay? And that's the whole thing that we've been saying about Danny. Like, you don't talk to this man. You don't talk to him, and you trying to figure out why you can't get past what you getting past with him. You don't know what you want, why you can't do this, because you just won't open up and you won't talk. You're holding on to stuff, and it didn't even have to be like this. So the last time we seen Danny, Fuego was up in there. She said, go take a shower, get your ass up out of here. Okay, that's what you need to do. He was about to leave, and as he opened up the door, after she, you know, he was her little private dancer, so we found out they did have a little sex that night, you know, of course. And Preston was at the door, okay? And he was like, hey. Oh, so this that cowboy. I like a cowboy. You look good, boo. What's up? Mommy, look at this. Papi, you looking cute. And I'm sitting here like, what's going on? And Daddy said, listen, bitch, your gay, fake gay is just, it's offensive as fuck. And I said, coming from Danny, bitch, what? You wasn't the main offenses when it comes to that, but all right, you was correct. But it was, I said, I saw what he was doing. He was trying to, not let her get in trouble, take up for her, whatever, disguise the fact, make it seem like I'm her gay best friend, okay? And you look good, Poppy. What's going on? Danny said, cut the shit. We just gonna be keeping it real all the way up in here, okay? So he was like, all right, cool. Well, with that being said, y'all have fun. I'm about to leave. She said, all right, cool. So when he leaves, Preston was like, so he licking your ass too? He was like, he licking your booty too? I said, listen, Preston, you gotta stop, okay? And I just remember, he just doesn't sound right saying certain words. And, The actor that plays Preston, he gives me the feel like he doesn't sound right saying those type of words in real life. Okay, he just gives me the feel because his character is giving me that feel, and he gives me that feel at the same time. Because if I was to hear him say some nasty words or whatever, curse words, it just wouldn't sound right or look right coming out of his mouth. I'd be like, no, you're too precious to do that. Don't do that. Don't defile yourself like that. Let me do that. Okay, leave all of that to me. You just be the angel that you look like. Okay, that's all that you need to be. All right, the fine specimen that you are. Okay, and so at this point, and Danny was like, well, you couldn't call. He was like, she get up in her feelings about the fact that she was trying to get in contact with him and he never called her or whatever. He was like, well, I lost my phone. She was like, well, your cousin, or I should say the cousin that's not really your cousin but cousin by marriage, okay, I'm pretty sure she had your phone number, right? Or she had a phone that you can use and all this stuff. And I was like, all right, Danny, so where are we going with this? What's going on? Do you not want the man to come here or not? And he was confused too. Like, where's all of this hostility coming from? Where's all this animosity? You know what I'm saying? Because at one point, it's like, you want me here, but then you don't want me here. I'm giving you your space, but then when I give you your space, it's like, I want you here, and I'm getting mad because you didn't do this and doing that. Are we in a relationship or not? Because Danny is acting like that in a relationship. She's getting mad at the fact that he's not doing certain stuff that people in relationships do. If I am just your fuck buddy, I don't have to call you to check up on you. Yeah, we could be friends. And if friends, I don't have to call you to check up on you all the goddamn time. On the set schedule, whatever, the way that Danny went. But see, Danny went into the whole situation about what's been bothering her, okay? She just said, you know what? She just feels uncomfortable with him. And she don't understand why she feels uncomfortable sometimes with him. But then she goes back and she's thinking about how the times where, yeah, I said I want my space because there's time when I said, let me have my space. I come up into my house, you didn't talk to the landlord, and you didn't get her or him, whoever it is, to open up the door. I don't care if you come up in here with steaks and mashed potatoes, and if that stuff was good, okay, bitch, you still trespassing on my property. Okay, you're trespassing on my space, and I didn't tell you to come in. You're breaking and entering, but legally, you know. I didn't tell you to come in. Why you here? So that's a thing. Then the whole situation about when I'm in the bed, okay, and you put the handcuffs on me and you tie me up or whatever, and you say beg for a gal, and I was like, ooh. I don't like that gal. Okay, I don't like hearing gal. Gal. I don't like that at all. So I understood where she was coming from there. But at the same time, you know, she was like, you basically reenacted a whole Mayflower situation. Okay, slavery and all of that. Oh, it's a little tickle. And I was trying to suppress it. Hold on. She was like, yeah, you basically enacted all of that, not realizing, do you not understand the history or whatever, what you just did? You know, this your first time dating a black girl, as you say, but yet you're doing things that, you know, you shouldn't be doing with a black woman and all that, you know, and it just became about race, okay? And then it was like, not only that, but you got your racist ass brothers who came to my job and basically verbally attacked me, and then went on ahead and physically attacked you, and then you come stay with me, and not even 24 hours after that whole situation happened, and, you know, letting me cool down and be okay with the fact that this situation just happened, you allow somebody else from your family to come into my house, your sister, when I told you no. Okay? And it's just like the respect level ain't there, the boundaries ain't there, and the whole color issue is there. Okay, you're not understanding, you know. And I was sitting here like, preach, but at the same time I said, well, damn, Danny, just tell him to get the fuck out and don't deal with him if you got all these goddamn issues. Okay, if you didn't want to date a white man and then understand that, well, he ain't. Well, he white on the show. Okay, if you want to date a white man, or you didn't want to date a white man because you felt like all of this was gonna happen, you should have stopped it right then and there. Okay, you should never let it get to this point. And after all the stuff that happened with the brothers, to be honest, I would have let that go too right then and there. Okay, because I'm not about to be dealing with that. Like she said, they have my address. Ain't no telling if she gave my address to them. I don't know what her motives are. And I was like, I understand that. Preston said, so basically, you had a dude come up in here who licked your ass. Then you got a stripper come up in here and do this. And then you got this person come up here and do that. And then you making me the problem. I said, wait a minute, Preston. Now, Danielle, you were doing a lot. And I'm going to tell you why you was doing a lot, and it was annoying me. Because although the things that you were saying was 100% correct, I said, bitch, I forgot all about that. And you making all the points. And I said, But what made me mad and what made Preston mad too also, even though he missed the point, but what made him mad too was the fact that you was sitting on this. You was sitting on this whole time. And that is what we've been saying. Just tell the man how you feel. Why don't you just speak up? This is how we get to know people in a relationship. He can't read your mind. So you blowing up at him like he's supposed to know all of this. Like he's supposed to know how you feel in that moment. How is he supposed to know if you're not telling him? So that he can correct those things. And even if he did, you did tell him again and be like, baby, this is what happened. You know, if something happens, talk about it right then and there. We don't supposed to let the shit build up until it spoils over. And that's what happened. And next thing you know, she was like, you know what, fuck this shit. Why don't you get the fuck out? He said, hold on, let me just tell you this. Well, since you feel that goddamn way, bitch. I said, hold on, Preston. You know, that's what he wanted to say. Okay, but you know, Preston, he too much of a gentleman to say stuff like that. He said, what, you know what? Since you feel that way, forget my number. Don't call me no more. She was like, done. Already forgotten. I said, now stop playing. You know, we go through shit like that because trust and believe I done been through shit like that before. Like, fuck you, bitch. And you know, I ain't never said that to nobody. Listen, I am respectful in my relationship. Even when I get pissed off, I try not to go there, okay? I will curse, but I'm not going to curse at you. If we're in a, I say something like, you know, I don't give a fuck about this, whatever, and this shit and all this stuff, but I'm not going to tell you, oh, fuck off, or, you know, fuck you, or call you a bitch or whatever. I'm not going to never do that, okay? So, y'all ain't got to worry. I am respectful in my relationship. But at this point in time, like, I have been in moments like that, where like, you get the fuck out. We ain't finna do this shit no more. It's over. It's done with or whatever. A couple of days later, we back to talking. Okay, they just did their feelings for right now. They ain't over each other. And I said, this is something that should have been had. This is something that should have been had. And it made me mad that y'all waited this long to get to this point, Danielle. Okay, because I was like, what are you doing? Meanwhile, back at the office, Fatima get her ass up in there, and she still got that white dress on. I said, Fatima, white, huh? Okay. You know, she came up in there like she was an angel. I said, girl, you just beat somebody. Okay. You just beat some. You just beat that man. I don't know why it's funny, but it's funny because it's Hayden. But anyway, she was like, and they opened up the door. Bam, boom, 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 boom. I said, I know that's the fuck right. I don't like violence like that, but I love that. What does that say about me? But she came up in there and it was a whole bunch of roses and flowers all up in there. And the secretary that was there, the receptionist, she was like, it's, you know, somebody for Andy. Okay. She was like, okay, cool. I'll take these to her office. And as she go up in the office, it's some more flowers up in there. Andy come around and she was like, girl, what the fuck is all of this? And she was like, guess who it's from? Let me guess. Gary. Now shit, I thought it was Robin. And I had forgot all about Gary. Pause. Something that was disturbing me. Let me tell you how I pick up on detail. Andy computer screen. Andy just got to work. Why is her computer screen still on? Why is it still on? Okay. I said, come on now. Come on now. We at least turn the thing off, or we close out of the applications and stuff like that. We don't leave important stuff open like that. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. Y'all know I'm a little anal like that. But they sit down there, have a little conversations and whatever, you know, asking how was girls' night, how was Karen, did she talk about me? Nah, she ain't really say nothing about you, but she did say invite you. And she was like, girl, what? She was like, I know, right? It's crazy, huh? I said, don't even play up into that. I think she was being a little shady with that, but hey, it is what it is. And then at the same time, Fatima was asking about where you was. Girl, I was with Robin. Oh my God, bitch, you was with him. What happened? What y'all do? And then at this point, you know, she had to go do some stuff. She had to go actually work. And she was like, you know what? I'll be back and you gonna give me the details on the day. I said, I know that's right. Come on. You got your homegirls outside of work and you got your office homegirl. Okay, it always has to work like that. I miss mine. I'm really there with these niggas and these people I don't feel comfortable talking to like that because they don't understand my flow. Bitch, I just be quiet at work like this. Minding my goddamn business. But anyway, somebody that needs to mind their business is goddamn Pam, okay? Pamela. Pamela. Girl, you need to mind your business. You and your calves, okay? Listen, let me just say this. Karen came up in the shop and she was like, hey, Pam, what's going on? She was like, girl, you got some clients. I said, where? Where they at? Oh, it was one dude back there, and that was a stylist come to find out. I said, oh, we got more people work here. Where they at, bitch? Okay. But at this time, Pam was like, it's some lady over here wanting to talk to you, okay? And she looked real official. She was like, okay, hold on. Pam said, don't go over there to her. Let that bitch come over here so I can have your back. She was like, girl, you can't scrap. She was like, I can. I said, no, you can't, but all right. And the lady come over there, and she was like, do you know Zach Taylor? I said, She used the whole government. She said, Zachary. I said, Zachary? Oh my God, Zachary, what you doing? I said, oh my God, no, they're about to get him. They about to get my boo. How he gonna get out of this? He just got this money 2 days ago. No, we gotta let him hold on to it a little bit more, okay? A little bit more, And she was like, Karen did what I didn't think she was gonna do, okay? Karen held that motherfucker down because she still love that man. I don't know why I didn't think that she was gonna do it. You know why? Because I felt like she scorned. You know what I'm saying? She scorned, she hurt, and all that shit. So I just thought she was gonna trick out, But she was like, can I help you? I hate her accent. And that's part of why I can't stand Karen, because I hate that fake ass accent. It grates my fucking nerves, okay? And if you go back to Hannah series, she auditioned with a regular voice and then she came in with the fake accent to get the part. And they didn't even ask her to. And they just kept that shit. Take that away. Okay? But she was like, what's up? She was like, you know Zachary Taylor? Yeah. He lived with you? Why? When was the last time you saw him? A while ago. What's going on? Do you know where he live at? No. Are you gonna speak to him? No. What's going on? I can't tell you because it's some legal stuff. But bitch, if you can't tell me shit, I can't tell you nothing. Or you gonna be obstructing justice if you oh the fuck well. I was like, oh, all right, Karen. Miss Lady left, okay? And she was like, what the fuck this man and got himself into? And so at this point, she was like, I'm finna go down there and talk to him. Because at first she was about to call him. Pam said, don't call his ass. And she was like, why? Because some motherfuckers might be tracking your phone to find him. And she was like, wait a minute, bitch. You kind of right. I said, the one time Pam came in handy, besides having them pregnancy tests on file, on go, bitch, she came in handy with that because Karen showing up was about to do and trace that goddamn call. But at the same time, I said, Karen, let that shit go. Okay? That man said he don't love you, so let it go. But I said, you are allegedly pregnant by him, allegedly, So she was like, let me go down there to his place. Pam said, don't go down there to his place because then they probably gonna follow your ass there too, okay? And so when she leaves out, she told Pam, listen, don't say shit about nothing that's going on right here. She was like, okay, cool. Why Pam talking to Deron, trying to make it seem like Deron was asking some questions? I said, Pam, you the only bitch that's talking because you really want to say something, talking about something he nosy. Deron is playing with the bottles on the wall, okay? He ain't sweating and thinking about y'all asses. All right, I'm just sitting here like, Pamela, you just want to spill some tea, okay? That's all that you want to do. You nosy ass, all right? And don't be doing no damn work. How much does she get paid? Because she be dressing sharp for a receptionist, all right? This whole storyline with Q and Maurice, I want it gone, okay? I want it gone. Where are we going with this, okay? It was cute at the beginning when he was getting fucked by the nigga, but now the man is in jail, and dude ain't even been in jail for 2 days, and he is already calling Maurice, okay? And basically telling him he might be getting out a little bit early, a little short of time, but he don't want to snitch, okay? And if he do get out, can he come stay with Maurice? I said, Maurice, hang up the goddamn phone. Now, see, Maurice, as soon as it said, this is a collect call and you will be charged for this, I would have clicked. You're not in a whole like Maurice is in a situation that our reflection want to be in. Okay, y'all heard what that dumb bitch said. All right, I ain't speak on that, but that dumb bitch said some of the stupidest shit. Okay, and Q literally did that, and he's still entertaining this motherfucker. Okay, you're giving him false hope. Then you hang up on him, acting like you're not gonna do nothing. Sabrina then came up in there trying to talk to him, and I would have gave Sabrina the cold shoulder just like Maurice did. Okay, I'm good. What do you want? Leave. All right. Meanwhile, Danny is at the airport and trying to see what's going on. Telling, on the phone with Sabrina, she telling her what's up and all that stuff. Calvin shows up. Sabrina telling Calvin what's going on with Maurice and everything. You go up in there to talk to him and all that. He tried to go talk to Maurice or whatever and try to coax him out and say, I got a friend to hook you up with or whatever. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna, kick it off or whatever. And at this point, I just was like, Sabrina, quit digging a hole deeper. I know you're trying to get back on his good side about giving him some dingling, but you still meddling in his business, and that's what got you in this situation in the first place. Bringing up his daddy, now you're trying to fix it by giving him some dick. Okay? How you know he wants some? Well, it's Maurice. So, but anyway, no, that's not how you fix the situation. Give him some time, all right? And Calvin, let this shit go. They talking about going to dinner and everything, and I'm like, they flirting with each other. I said, so are you bitches together or not? I'm tired of Calvin and Sabrina. I don't even care to go into it because it don't even. Meanwhile, while Danny was at work, El Fuego, he come up there and he was basically like, so we together? Because he's about to go to Miami. He got to go make his bread. Okay? He got to go make his trips on his bread, And she was like, what you mean? And he was like, I've been trying to get at you since college. Listen, you're a stripper, and I just don't do that stripper shit, okay? And Danny just... Sometimes I know that we shouldn't have to lower our expectations, but sometimes we think too much of ourselves. And I get that you don't like his profession, but this man, Danny got 2 men after her that really want to be with her. And she keep fucking it up. Like the shit that she told El Fuego, basically, no, boo. I'm never going to get with you. You're stripping and you're doing all of this and all that. Okay, you don't want to date a stripper. That's discrimination. No, it's not. That's a preference. But I was about to say it's discrimination. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Just don't fuck. I don't care. You go clap your cheeks for a bitch. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Just bring that shit home to me, all right? And clap it in my face. Just make sure it's clean. And I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't discriminate, bitch. But Danny, it's the way that she comes off like she's disgusted by it, And like he said, bitch, you was dancing last night. I mean, that's another thing, so you ain't got to do all that shit. That's just like, don't put my business out there like that. But shit, bitch. Okay, that was a private dance for you. You ain't got to do that. You do that shit for all over and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, he kind of cussed her out a little bit, nice, nasty. He been trying to get with her ass. But then it was this little dude that was sitting there all up in her business and everything. I said, what this little man doing? No discrimination, but what is it about smaller dudes, or I should say shorter dudes that like bigger women? Because let me tell you something. Most of the men that my mama had been talking to, small niggas. My little sister baby daddy. My little sister father, short nigga. Okay? I said, what is it? They like a thick bitch. A thick, tall, big bitch. I'm like, what is that? And I used to get them things too. I used to get them too. Okay? I be like, no. No shade, but no. I just don't. It ain't even a height thing. I just don't like it. Go about your day, sir. And I was looking at this man. I was like, something about him just don't seem right. He all up in Danny's business or whatever, and he's waiting up in the car in the airport, and his flight got delayed twice. And something about him just didn't sit right with Danny. Now, something about him didn't sit right with me, not for the reason that Danny said. Danny went over there to this dude that was working at the airport and was basically like, we need to do something about this. You need to go over there and talk to him and stop him from getting on the plane because I feel like he's trafficking, women or kids or something like that. And so I was like, how did you pick up on that? And then we see on next week's episode, she was 100% correct. I said, oh, all right, Danny, you was paying attention employee meeting. Okay, that was cool. But see, I ain't like the way that the male employee just was very nonchalant about it, and that happens a lot. That happens a lot. Meanwhile, Karen went over there to see Zach. Zeke, what's going on with you, Zach? Damn, Karen, what the fuck you want? Imagine he getting his house fixed, okay? He's getting his house renovated and all that stuff. Cause remember, it was just bare bones, okay? So she was just like, what's going on, Zach? What you doing, Zach? Is you doing stuff illegal, Zach? Because some man, some woman, some official looking lady, she come over there talking, looking for you, Zach. What's happening, Zach? He was like, why you just didn't call me? Because I forgot all about the tracing of the phone, because I said the same thing. Bitch, you could have just called him for that shit. Because, of course, she got an attitude. You know, thank you for telling me what's going on, but I'm doing everything all to the good, and it don't matter, okay? But if we go have this baby, I don't want my you to fuck it up with this baby or whatever, because my baby you can't be going to jail or whatever, and all that shit. That's what she worried about. But then it goes from that to her saying, so this your house? You gonna give me a tour inside the house? I said, bitch, why you need to see the inside the house? You see that 9 months later. If it's really a 9 months later. Okay, that's when you see that shit. But you ain't got to see that now. Girl, get the hell up out of here. Meanwhile, back at the job, Andy, she gets, Fatima get a phone call basically saying that Gary was up there. And, of course, Fatima runs interference for Andy. And she told Gary, get the fuck out. She said, bitch, I'm not Fatima. I'm not Andy, okay? I beat your ass. Mind you, I forgot to say this. When Fatima was sitting up in there talking to Andy, and she had that dress on, Andy said, girl, what happened to you? You got your little white on or whatever. What's that right there? She had a piece of, a little speck of blood right here, and it was Hayden's blood, you know. And she was like, oh, girl, I had a fruit juice, so that's probably what it is. I said, girl, you was better off saying it was some ketchup, okay? But all right, you know, she curled it up or whatever. But, you know, she basically put a little fear up in, you know, Gary's ass and said, get the fuck out. She said, if you don't get the fuck out, I'm gonna make your ass catch a goddamn case. I'm gonna beat your ass and make you catch a case. And he was like, how? She said, you see them steps right there? Oh, you finna push me down there? No, I'm gonna throw myself down there and give you the case that you gonna catch, okay? And I said, what you won't do is when we break up, you come up to my job, because we're not about to do this. That's some disrespectful fucking shit, okay? Because you think that's a tactic. You don't want to start a drama or look crazy at your job. So, oh, this is a place where you're going to have to be forced to talk to me. No, bitch, I'll call security real quick. And before that, I'll probably call the goddamn cops, okay? And I don't even call cops like that unless I absolutely have to. But, baby, what you're not going to do is embarrass me on my job. That's not what we're going to do, okay? If we're done, we're done. We're done. And if we do that off and on type of shit, bitch, give me some time to be a little bit off, okay? Before I try to get back on or even think about getting back on. That's some disrespectful ass shit, okay? And then he tried to buy her love and affection and stuff, you know? And I was just like, ugh. So Fatima go back up in there. That's what we're going to see next week. Fatima go back up in there telling her what was good and what was going on and everything. And so they get to talking again about Robin and his private jet and all that stuff. But next thing you know, she telling about how he owns the company and all this stuff. And he just used those white men as the face. But then they looking outside and they see that people are rushing. And they was like, girl, what's up? What's going on? I said, Fatima, you know what's going on. Fatima was acting, okay? I don't know if she knew that this was supposedly happen or if she knew that. Hey, I don't know, okay? But I think that she did. But do y'all feel as though Fatima meant for what happened to Hayden to happen? Or did you think that, he was supposed to just get his ass beat the fuck up? Because that's what happened, but he got dead too. I don't know why that made me laugh, because of the way I said it, he got dead too. Because that lady came up in there, they was like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, have you heard about Hayden? They found him dead in the parking lot. And I said, I wasn't even like, oh shit. I was just like this. Sayonara, sucker. That's what you get, okay? No, okay, he ain't need to. Well, he wasn't going to stop messing with her, so I guess he had to go. Tyler listened to us, at least for one of these people, and he got rid of one of these motherfuckers, all right? Now we need to get rid of another, okay? I know y'all need to keep y'all jobs or whatever, but Gary can go. Okay, well, no. The next to go needs to be Calvin. Okay, that literally, the next who can go can be Calvin. Okay, because we don't need it. We don't need it. But anyway, that was Sistas. This was a cute opening for the season or whatever. A continuation, bitch, if you want to call this a season opener, because baby, this feel like Love After Lockup. This season 3, episode 57. With a holiday break. That's all. We done came off of the holiday break. That's it. But I'll see y'all later. All right. Y'all have a good one. Peace.